I had low self-esteem growing up.
Oh.
So they put me in modeling school, and
I can see why.
after that session and that experience, the president of the modeling school now offered me a scholarship.
But after having a kid, I wanted to be a real housewife.
Hey guys, I am live with one of Nollywood's finest thespians, the ever beautiful Osas Ighodaro is here with me in the studio. How are you doing?
Aww, I'm good.
You're good.
How are you?
Yeah, you look good. I'm fine. It's actually nice that you asked how I'm doing, because typically when I have like interviews, I say how are you. No one asks me back.
Why?
They don't really care.
No, we care. We gotta ask. Or maybe, doing interviews, it's
nerve-wracking, yeah.
So yeah, maybe their nerves are getting the best of them. But we care about you, Elvis.
All right. Very nice to hear. I'm very self-centered, so it's nice to hear that I'm careful. All right, so let's jump right in. You have had an amazing career.
We thank God.
Thank God, right? You've had an amazing career. So I want to get to know Osas before we knew her. How are you like growing up? What's childhood like? What's growing up like for you?
Well, I grew up in New York. I was born and raised. Yeah, the accent is big. Born and raised in New York with my siblings, my parents, and even though I grew up in New York, I grew up in a Benin, Nigeria household in New York. So yeah. So
it was like, you're in New York, but once you enter the house, you're in Nigeria.
Even outside the house, remember who your family is and behave yourself. So yeah. But yeah, it was a beautiful upbringing, and grateful. Went to university. I went to Penn State. I did my master's in acting at the Actors Studio at Pace University, and then I ventured off to coming back to
pursue
Nigeria.
So you said you had like a typical like Nigerian household, because one thing we know, when you grow up in a Nigerian household, you say I want to be an actor. I want to do my master's in acting. That mixed reaction. Did you get that from your parents?
What? I had to do a lot of convincing and crying and begging and please believe in me. But I think I'm also stubborn as well.
And that plays a strong part.
I'm a very strong-headed individual. When I want something, I put my all into it. So, I had to convince my parents. I had low self-esteem growing up. So they put me in modeling school, and
I can see why.
Well, yeah, we thank God. I went through modeling school, and after that session and that experience, the president of the modeling school now offered me a scholarship to take their acting classes. I wasn't exposed to acting or anything like that. This was probably like around 13 or so. And then I took my first acting classes, and I've never turned back since. I'm like, what is this? I want to indulge in this craft of, acting and everything. So yeah, I've never turned back since.
Or so coming back to Nigeria, because Nigerians tend to be very, I don't want to use the word xenophobic here, like, this person's coming from abroad to come and steal the sports that we already have and we're managing. Did you get any pushback? Or what was your experience like coming into?
I felt like a princess when I came. Maybe I would expect like people would think that, but no, I came already, I got offered a role on Tinsel, and I was welcomed with open arms, really, and it was beautiful. And I learned, to learn my lines very quickly, because yes, I, went to school for acting and everything, but soap operas in itself is a whole nother genre. There's film, there's television, there's theater, soap opera. They give you your script today, you must know it today night.
I get that.
So I just had to, learn, and it was very beautiful seeing my fellow actors be supportive of me and help me on the way. And, I just grasped it and had to be on point with that. So I would say my first gig, Tinsel, really helped. And
I feel like Tinsel is a very good first production.
As I've learned,
Yeah, they didn't toss you to Asaba.
Hell! Let me tell you, my first film, it wasn't Asaba, but we love Asaba.
Yeah.
But I was on a Nollywood, my first Nollywood film. I thank God. But
nothing said.
It was an experience, and then I went back on set of Tinsel, and I think I hugged everybody on set.
You said the real Nollywood.
What a wow.
Right, but so I feel like we can't really discuss Osas Ighodaro as a whole person without talking about fashion.
Oh, okay. Right. I'm like,
I say, hey, what's what?
I'm ready.
But fashion is one thing. You always make a statement, right? So, is there a process? Because I know you. I don't want to ask who your favorite designer is, because I feel like we all can guess at least top 5.
Okay.
We can guess it. So we don't need to go into that detail. But is there a process for you? Because every time you step out, you step out.
So I work with amazing stylists. I'm usually like the muse. Like, funny enough, I just want to be comfortable.
Right.
So if it looks great, it's because they did the, digging and looking for great outfits for me to rock, and that's pretty much it. Like, okay, can you try this on, try that on, and
so you're really giving them the credit. So is there no Osas spices in there?
Not really. I promise you.
I like the honesty.
Yeah, they're like, okay, we have this. I'm like, okay, this looks nice. We're good. Yeah, that's it. It's really, really not that as intense as people think it is. At least for me. I'm a muse. I like to say that I'm, designer's muse. Just put it on and let's be going.
I like to say I'm a producer's dream.
Producer, is that so? Yeah, okay.
They will say no, but deep down they know the truth. All right, let's jump straight into Spar with Osas. Why?
Yes.
Because it's rather unconventional on this side, right? We've not seen a lot of that, so why?
You haven't. So when people ask, or when they find out what the show is about, they're like, I've never heard of that.
Same.
I've never, thought about that. So I had a conversation with a YouTube exec, and Tutu, shout out to Tutu. She pretty much was like, Osas, what are you doing on you have YouTube, but people are using your content on the platform. But it's all love, so it's all good. Yes. So I'm like, I don't understand, I do my acting and it goes to cinema or wherever. And she's like, no, like, evolve with the times. And evolving with the times is content is king.
Yep.
So what content you have, you need to capitalize on it and use it. So I'm like, okay, let me, dabble into my producing and figure out what I like. Of course, I love God, I love my daughter, I love my career, and my family, and I love traveling, and I love going to the spa. So I'm like, maybe we have something here, Self-care, self-love, self-awareness is what Spa with Osas is all about. When I'm not on set or taking care of baby girl or traveling, or even traveling in the travel.
Yes, spa.
I love spas. I feel like there's a lot that it takes for me to do what I do. I have an amazing support system, but in order for me to give my best, I must take care of myself.
Actually.
And take that time, intentionally take that time to take care of myself. And where do I do that? For me, is at the spa. So that's how the birth of Spa with Osas came about. I wanted to showcase to people that even if it's not the spa, take care of yourself in whatever you do. I feel that in itself, the show will be inspiring. Will inspire people to take care of themselves. For me, I have Osas days or my me days.
Yeah.
And I know people have their me days. Yeah. For me, it's the spa. It's also going to the movie theater. I have my bucket of popcorn and my drink, and I go by myself and I'll watch a film. And that has filled me up for my me time. And I'm able to serve and be there for all of the different hats that I wear. And so through the platform of Spa with Osas, I want to inspire people to go out and take care of themselves. Yeah, and so.
All right. Yeah. So, because I know every episode comes with a different guest. So it's like you're picking the guests are people that you feel they don't need to take care of themselves. So you are giving the opportunity to take care of themselves.
When I reach someone, because it's like some of my.
Because if you ask me, I'm doing a show about wellness. Just that you think I don't take care of myself.
No, not at all. I think I reached out to different people because I'm very cool with them, and I feel that they would inspire people. Oh, that's my fave. Like the first episode is with macaroni.
Yeah.
I
don't wonder what it would look like seeing Mr. Macaroni getting a massage. Yeah, I'd rather not imagine that.
You have to watch the show. So, just the conversation that we had, you figure out what he likes to do to take care of himself. That self-care component is major. It should be major in all of our lives. It should be a lifestyle. Just taking care of oneself.
All right, so what do you expect the average listener or viewer to get from every single episode? Of course, you've said, we should be inspired to take care of ourselves. Like, do we get like inside tea? It's like an interview format.
So I didn't want it to be an interview format because I know how I feel about interviews.
So do you feel?
I love Paulso. I love you guys. But me as a person, it's a bit nerve-wracking. Yes, when they say, okay, you're gonna do an interview, and I'm like, oh God, interviews. I honestly run away from interviews.
But you're having fun now, Sha.
I always try to have fun, but yes, I'm definitely having fun. It's Elvis now. Why
exactly,
won't I have fun?
It's me.
Why won't I have fun?
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't want to make it into an interview format.
Oh, okay.
It's showcase. I asked them one question, and that is, what is your self-care routine? On every episode, it's just that one question. Sometimes it may venture off into other things.
Stuff,
yeah, but the premise is, what's your self-care routine? How do you take care of yourself? Some people do sports. Some people sleep. So
guilty.
Self-care, but you're taking care of yourself, you know? So that's the premise of each one. And it's very nice to hear the different guests. There's actors, actresses, musicians, athletes. It's beautiful. Like, honestly, I'm just really grateful for the support of the spas.
Because you're touring different spas.
Yes, and we have beautiful spas.
Oh.
Gorgeous spas, honestly, that I thought, because I go to the spa. I am a spa girl.
Connoisseur.
Spa connoisseur. Connoisseur. And I thought that I have been to all. No.
Apparently not.
Nigeria has some beautiful spas.
Did you visit spas like outside Lagos or just in Lagos?
Outside Lagos as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's exciting.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right, so any challenges? Because I know filming, production comes with a few challenges. Bernard would know, but any challenges? Did you go to any spa and say, sorry, can't be camera at our place?
I would reach out to the spas
before
in advance, and they would be so open and so amazing. There are some, but it's all good. It's all good, I think when the show comes out, people will be inspired to really want to take care of themselves a lot more. So it's the spa that's showcasing different businesses in Nigeria. It's the talent and the personalities that people get to see this side of them because, I
mean, being at this spa is a little vulnerable.
Yes.
It is.
It is, and it has been, and it's beautiful to see your faves showcasing that side of them. And just something different.
Do you have like any spa tips for people?
Spa tips? Come ready to experience. Like there are some treatments where you have to be naked in order for them to do and do what they need to do to you.
So be ready to
experience and relax and be pampered.
There's this particular spa treatment that I have a problem with. It's a type of massage where it's like they're actually physically assaulting you.
I don't know.
I forgotten the name. It's a type of massage. Someone help me.
I don't do those ones.
People don't go to backstage. No one goes to the spa. That's a problem.
But they after the show comes out, I believe people will be more inspired to, and it's not an elitist kind of thing.
That's actually where I was going to, because most people feel like, it's just rich people problem.
I thought that's what it was as well. But it was when I moved to Nigeria that I saw that going to the spa is a lifestyle. You can take care of your skin, get a facial, get a scrub, get a massage. Some are least expensive, 15, 20, 25K.
Sure.
Go and get pampered.
Because personally, I used to think that going to the spa was like really expensive, but thank God for HMO. You get a spa, you know, sometimes when I went, I was like, oh, I saw the things, like, it's not actually expensive because it looks very well put together, well curated, that it's very expensive presenting until you actually go and see it.
It's not that expensive.
And Lagos is stressful. I don't know about everyone, I know Lagos is stressful, so everyone needs to at least take time. How regular should I go to the spa?
Me?
No, would you advise me?
It's to each its own. For me, I go maybe, let me not cast myself.
Yeah, so you don't sound like like you have a spa problem.
I go to the spa, let's just say that. But like once a month,
okay,
you know, you can do once, twice a month. Go and, you know, take care of yourself and be at 100. I like to say be at 100 so that you can, you know, fully and beautifully do all the other things that you have going on in your life.
All right, so any message for the viewers or potential watchers of Spa with Osas?
Yes.
What do you have to tell them?
First off, subscribe. I beg. Subscribe to my channel so that, you know, you get notifications when new Spa with Osas episodes come out. It's every Thursday at 7 West African time that, you know, we'll be giving you good, inspiring content, you know, to take care of oneself.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining us. Appreciate it.
Pulse, my beautiful family. I love you guys.
We love you too. Everyone's so excited that Osas is here. People want to take pictures when we're done.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you next time. Same place. Bye-bye.
Bye.